All right. Here we are from, this is the Webster Groves Community Center, or what you call this place? Ice rink.
Right next to Moss Field.
I saw that, but too many S's.
Too many S's.
One too many S's.
My name only has one S, but we remember being near Moss Field. Damon's claiming it for himself, So.
All right, so this is the final regular season game. And this is a game for third place between the St. Louis Rockets and the KC Mavs.
Yeah. We win this, we're third. If we lose,
we're tied for fourth. Tied for fourth. Well, let's break down the scenarios. So the winner of this game will, the Rockets have a chance to finish second, depending on what St. Peter's does.
Right.
If the Mavs win, they'll finish third. Rockets will finish fourth. If the Mavs lose this game, then they'll tie with the winner of the Afton-Merrimack game. That game is being played sometime today. But I think either of those teams would have the tiebreaker, so the KC would be fifth seeded and would play that team. And if they tied, then the Mavs would finish in fourth place all by themselves.
And we totally sandbagged the last game just to make sure Webster Groves thought they could have this one easy. So
not that the kids know anything about that. So
we will say that was a tough one. We had like a late game and a late lunch, and then drove up. It was like concrete in our skates.
So
two different teams played that day. It was
I think we
third game in 18 hours or whatever.
So I think we got the scenarios. The teams are onto the ice. It's going to be Zach Pedersen in goal for the Mavs. And starting for the Mavs will be Eric Griffin and Eric. Eric will center the opening line with Cam and Jack on defense.
It's nice and warm in here.
Yeah, it's very comfortable in here. This is a nice place, and we got a good view from way up top of the stands. Home to Billikens.
What's a Billiken?
I don't know. It's also home of the Webster Groves Skatesmen, who are
These are the
guys
Rockets,
that play hockey. Well, I know, but the Skatesmen are guys that play hockey in tuxedos and top hats, which would be interesting to see. Oh.
I forgot to put it on airplane mode. I just did.
Okay, so we're back.
Yeah, we're good. I never.
Okay.
Hey, what's going on with the moorings down here, Rob?
Well, they're doing a little bit of cosmetic work to the ice there. Referee must have found a hole or a gouge or something caused by the moorings, probably.
Yeah.
Well, those moorings sometimes.
They weren't well moored in because.
Well, yeah. Well, now
they were playing what, U8 hockey before this?
No, they're playing. Yeah, they're playing U8 hockey, which do not use moorings. They just set the. And I don't even know if they have moorings for this game. We'll see. But nonetheless, they must have done their repairs.
No, you're good. I'm just trying to figure out the best way for me to do this.
Something like that. So we're underway, and off the face-off, several players collide at center. Puck comes back to Jack. He plays it ahead. It's sent back, though, by the Rockets. Puck comes to Nooch. Here's Anthony into the zone. Anthony tries to get on one player. Gets taken off the puck. Puck ends up behind the net. And the Rockets have it. Coming out of the zone is number 10, a long stretch pass for 28. Here's 28 with the first scoring chance of the game. And Zach with a nice save. Oh, the puck squirts out and almost knocked in by Webster Groves, but Zach comes up with another save. Behind the net, Jack plays it ahead for Griffin. Here's Griffin.
Pick it up, Zach.
Griffin trying to skate it up. Sends it into the zone. It's quickly shot back and out of the zone. 28 picks it up there for the Rockets. Plays it ahead to the blue line where Cam will send it back down. And this goes through several players as Webster Groves is making a change, and they'll retreat and get it behind the net. Long pass goes out to center and down the ice. That hit Jack's sticks, no icing. Race for the puck, 88, chasing Jack down, but Jack gets there first. Sent back in though, held in the zone. The shot was blocked, the puck played into the corner. 96 has it, and we're going to have a penalty coming up here.
Checking.
It looked like it was
Jackson.
Jackson, yeah, who took one of the Webster Groves players into the board. And Webster Groves will go on the power play with 10:40 to play in the first period. There you go. If I knew your kids' names, I'd say them.
We do numbers on.
Took that first shot.
Yeah.
It's a little scary.
That was your kid? Alright, we're having fun with the Rockets cameraman right by us. So on the power play, the puck comes right out in front. Zach has to play that away. And the Mavs able to get it out to center.
Skate slow.
67 has to wait for his team to get out of the zone. Now a shot back in. Here's a shot way up in the air. Oh, and Zach mishandled that, but fortunately Mavs able to get it out of the goal crease. Here's 96 with the puck. He plays it over into the corner. Off to Karam. Cam has it for the Mavs. Here's Cam with the puck behind his own net. Reverses it back. And now lifts it up high and then does get out of the zone. And a race for the puck. The 67 is going to get there first. Harry giving him chase. 67 backhands. It's held in though by the Mavs. And puck now knocked out to center by 88. Jack gets it and he'll just send it down the length of the ice. With 42 seconds left on the power play. 87 back to retreat. Sends it up the boards for number 50. Number 50 up the left side. Sends it across to 26. Into the zone it goes. Puck off goes to Jack. He'll send it back to center. And Webster Groves will regroup. They'll send it into the zone, but it's just offside, so face-off coming outside the zone. .25 seconds left in the man advantage. And the face-off out by center ice. Kellen will take the draw against, I think that's
Michael, get over there.
Number 6. Yep. And off the face-off, the puck comes back to Webster Groves. They'll send it into the zone, but Cam able to get it back to center. 76 gets it, plays it ahead for number 50. Michael in there competing with him. Puck squirts out to center. Cam shoots it, deflects up onto the Mavs bench.
What is Damon sitting on over there?
Well, Damon's sitting up there. He's got his legs. Like all he needs is a magazine.
I know. Out of the way.
Face off outside the zone. 9 seconds left on the power play. They're fighting for the puck right at the face-off circle. Still battling for it. Now the puck squirts out and Webster Groves has it. Here's number, can't see the number. He centers it and hits the side of the net. Now the puck comes right out in front and Zach covers it up as the penalty expires and the teams are back at full strength. 9:04 to play, opening period, no score. Face-off coming to the left of the KC Mavs goal.
Not a strong start. Need to get move that puck
No.
better.
But having to kill off the penalty didn't help either. Off the face-off, the puck in goes toward the goal. Eric plays it ahead for Sam. Sam will play it ahead for Kellen. Kellen tried to pass it, fanned on it. Several players fighting for it at center ice. It's shot back into the zone by Webster Groves. Number 11 giving chase there. He gets to it. Being battled by Eric. Puck squirts loose. 83 will come in and get it behind the net. Tries to center it, gets out in front. Puck squirts out to 91 to the point. He throws it in toward the net. Here's 71 with a chance. He missed the net. And now Griffin will come away for the Mavs. Griffin's got Sam and Kellen. Griffin with the puck inside, takes a low shot that deflected high up over the glass and into the netting. So we'll have a face-off that'll come, I believe, inside the zone. I think it hit Webster Groves last, so face-off will come to the left of the Rockets' goal. With 8:22 to play, opening period. And off the face-off, it comes back to Cam. He'll send it in around behind the net. Ethan gets there first. Ethan chips it ahead, tries to get it to George. Anthony comes away with it. Anthony sends it back to the point. Jack sends it back down the boards for Anthony. Ethan in there digging at it. Puck sorts around behind the net. George sends it back up the boards. Ethan tries to get it to the point. Here's Jack with the puck. He throws it in toward the net. George tried to redirect it. 52 gets it for the Rockets. Oh, he hit the side of the net and it squirted right out in front. Almost a chance for the Mavs, and here comes the Rockets back the other way. Number 58 with it. Cam gets it and the puck comes right out in front to 88. 88 loses it, but goes right on the stick of another Rocket who sends it in wide. Jack plays it ahead. Ethan digging at it. Several players along the board. Number 66 comes with it. He throws it right in front. Hits Zach's stick and plays it ahead. Now George with the puck. Sends it into the zone. The Rockets will get it out. Here's 58. They got a 2-on-2. Send it across to 88. 88 stops, tried to take a shot. That was blocked.
Good job.
Puck deflects into the corner. 88 chases it down, but has it taken away by Harry. And Harry will try to skate out with the puck. Able to get it out of the zone, still with the puck. Now loses it. Puck goes into the zone. Harry gets it back. Taken off the puck by a sliding Rocket player. Puck along the boards. It comes back to Eric. He'll send it in around behind the net. Harry gets there first. Gets it to Tristan. Tristan sends it back to the point, but Eric wasn't there, and puck goes all the way back to center, and the Mavs will have to regroup. Eric plays it up to Tristan, tries to get it into the zone. Harry picks it up there, skates around one player. Tristan sends it in toward the net. Puck goes behind the net. Michael there, number 67, takes it for the Rockets, and they'll send it out of the zone. And this will go all the way down the ice. It hit Jackson's stick, so no icing. And Eric have to retrieve it behind the net. Eric plays it ahead, has his pass blocked. But Eric able to get it out of the zone, and the puck deflects up and over the glass, in amongst the high school kids.
College.
College kids.
Yeah, I saw Iowa.
Okay.
University of Iowa.
Oh, okay. So we got college kids down there.
College?
Nice.
They play real. Is that a real hockey team or club team?
I tried to find it on their website.
So club team.
Okay.
I'm thinking club because there's no schedule for them on their
Who are they playing?
McHenry College.
Hendrick, okay.
That doesn't sound D1 to me. So.
Yeah. Okay. Here's a chance for Webster Groves. That's broken up by Kellen. Kellen tries to play it ahead. Rockets send it back in. And Jack will gather it up there. Skates it around behind his own net. Plays it ahead. That hit Kellen. Kellen able to get it now.
Yeah.
Kellen's pass is intercepted.
Good
Intercepted
try,
by 52. 52 will carry it back in the zone, but it's offside. As that's number 0. Yeah, number 0 was in the zone. So 5:48 to play in the opening period.
Okay, so I'm still trying to figure out why do sometimes offside they're at the dots and sometimes they're back further. Intentional offside?
No, it depends on whether it was shot in or carried in.
Okay.
If it's shot in,
They go back.
they go back to where it was
Okay.
where it was shot. If it's just carried in or in that situation, then it comes out to the dot. Here's Kellen with a long pass to Griffin. Griffin picks it off the board. Has trouble handling it. Now throws in, almost deflected in by one of the Rocket players. Along the side of the board, the Rockets will bring it out. Number 88 with the puck. Takes a shot from top of the circle. That was deflected behind the net. Jackson has it. And gets it ahead for Griffin. Griffin lost it, but it's poked ahead by Jackson to Kellen. Kellen tried to get it to Jackson. It comes back to Kellen. He gets it back up to Griffin.
Go.
Puck squirts over to Eric. Eric trying to get into the zone. 67 gives him trouble, and a penalty coming up on number 67 for hauling Eric down.
The Mav parents calling for a hook, and the Webster Groves parents say, "Oh, come on."
So that'll give the Mavs their first power play. It comes with 4:55 to play in the first period, and a Mavs fireball power play.
I got in trouble for my color commentary against Chesterfield.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, one of the parents did not approve of my joking around.
No, we had a little bit of fun. We try to have fun in these broadcasts. I mean, it's 10-year-old kids, right? Off the face-off. Puck in the zone, but the Rockets get it out. Number 84 will carry it into the zone, but he doesn't have numbers, and it's broken up there by Eric to Cam. Cam tries to get it back to Eric. Players whacking at it. Webster Groves comes away with it. Number 76 has the puck. Trying to get through some players. Gets a shot off to hit the side of the net. Jack will take it there and play it ahead for Eric. Yeah, I'm not sure who's on the power play. Here's 26 with the puck. He gets it to 84. Here's a shot that deflects over the net and off the boards. And now the Mavs have a chance here.
Pass it up!
Here's Eric with the puck, trying to get ahead to Kellen. Kellen racing for it, trying to get to it, but it's poked away, and a shot gets wide by Eric. Or Anthony, rather. He had a golden opportunity and shot it wide. Puck behind the net. Eric takes it there, had it poked off his stick. 76 picks it up for the Rockets. He loses it. It's sent back around the boards. Now 76 will get it, and he'll just send it the length of the ice with 20 seconds remaining on the Mavs power play. That comes out of the net to play it ahead for Cameron. Here's Cam with the puck. Pass up to Jack. Jack gets possession of it, plays it ahead into the zone. A race for the puck. Anthony chasing after it. But 91 gets there first to play it up the boards. Let's see who's battling for it along the boards. A couple players go down. Jackson ends up with it. Here's Jackson trying to center it. Or Anthony, rather. That was blocked. And the Rockets come back with it. Penalty's over. We're at full strength. Pass intercepted by Cam. He plays it back in the middle. Here's Michael with the chance. Michael trying to get around one defender. On the shot, takes a shot that's played into the corner by the goaltender. Comes up the sideboard, race for the puck. Mavs trying to hold it in, but it's taken to center, and here's a nice pass off to 28. He cuts it back in the middle. Now back the other way, takes a shot, and that went wide. I think Zach might have got a piece of it.
A little bit, yeah.
They battle for it along the boards, and Eric comes away with it. Here's Eric with the puck. Trying to get around one defender along the board, still has it. Tries to throw it in the middle. That pass is blocked. And the Rockets come back. A long pass, and he took off the head of one of his teammates on the bench.
Heads up.
You got to be in the game, even if you're on the bench here. So we'll have a face-off. It'll come back in the Rocket zone to the left of the goal.
That was a zinger, too. Right?
Yeah, I think got some good lumber on that.
Yeah.
Here's Cam with the pass over to Jack. He throws it in toward the net. It goes wide. Off the board it comes, and they'll play it up the boards. 58 gets it there for the Rockets. He skated around behind his net. Now plays it around the boards for 88. 88 chips it ahead, but it's held in by Kellen. Kellen gets it to Cam. Cam throws it in toward the net. 76 plays it up the boards. This is going to come all the way out of the zone. Cam will get it at center. He tries to get it up, but 96 is there to block it. Cam gets it back and plays it in the middle for Sam. Here's Sam with doesn't have the numbers though, puts on the brakes. Gets around one player, tries to get it to the middle, has it taken away by 58. And 58 will send it off the boards back to center. And Jack will chase it back into his own zone. Jack tries to get it to Kellen. The pass was deflected, so Kellen had to come back and get it. Now the Rockets have it in neutral. They play it into the zone where Cam takes it for the Mavs, and a nice pass over to Griffin. Here's Griffin up the right-hand side. Griffin with a shot. And he scores! Oh, he took a shot from outside the circle, and it goes in on the far side. I'm not sure the Webster Grove goalie saw it, or certainly he wants that one back.
Squirt hockey. Get those things on net. They'll go in, you know.
Yeah, we keep saying it. There's never a bad shot in squirt hockey, and this one goes in and gives the Mavs a 1-0 lead with 1:24 to play in the first period.
Now he's going to make sure we don't give it up.
Yep. The Mavs have a tendency to do that. They'll score and then go into a lull. Here's Ethan with the puck. Ethan will send it in deep. Anthony gives chase. Anthony's going to get there first. Anthony tries to center it. It's tied up right along the side of the net there, and the goalie covers it up. Oh, and now we got some pushing and shoving, and George comes in.
George should not have done that.
George pushes one of the Webster Grove players down, and I think George is going to go take a seat for that.
That was not a smart penalty.
No, not with
if you're the forward and you're getting pushed off, that's part of the game. You got to let it go.
Yeah, I didn't really see that anything was being done. I mean, they were
just pushing him.
Yeah.
You also can't move your hand like that. If you pushing stomach or lower is fine.
Yeah.
Refs will let that go.
Yeah, you don't go for the head.
You go in for the head, you're going to go into the box.
So George will get an all expense paid to the trip to the penalty box, and the Rockets will go back on the power play with 1:09 to play in the period. Anthony on the draw. The Rockets come away with it though. That's number 11. He'll carry it into the zone, but it's knocked away. Anthony comes back the other way for the Mavs. Here's Anthony into the zone. He gets the shot off right into the red basket of the goalie.
Hey,
he falls down and smothers it. And a good shot on goal by Anthony on the shorthanded situation. With 57.7 to play in the period. And 1:18 left on the Rocket power play. Well, if you can get a shot on goal on the shorthanded situation, that's always good.
Yeah, can't beat that. Good hustle.
Now here's 28 with it, can't control it. Cam pokes it away from him. 28 regains it and then sends it around the boards. Jack chases after it. Jack will try to get it away. There are two Webster Grove players there. Anthony back to help him. Now Jack gets it. Jack looking to get it out of the zone.
Yes.
Just held in. No, it came out of the zone just enough. And took a shot back in outside.
Lob that thing about 3 more feet in the air. Get it up high.
It was a good attempt though to keep it in.
Yeah, it was.
It just came out of the zone.
I thought it was going to fall.
Yeah.
It's a good hard one.
So the face-off will come outside the Mavs zone. Mavs win it. It comes back to Cam or Jackson. He can't clear it. Puck back in the quarter. Jackson sends it around the boards. Eric giving chase. 88 giving chase for the Rockets. Mavs trying to get it out of the zone. Eric has it. He plays it ahead. They do get it finally to center. No, it's still in the zone. They're fighting for it. Puck squirts loose.
There you go.
And the Mavs now able to get it out of the zone, and they'll send it all the way back into the Rocket zone,
Gonna do it.
where 87 has it. He plays it ahead as the period comes to an end. Good first period for the Mavs. They get the 1-0 lead.